Yo, what is up guys? Anthony here, back with another Destiny Child video here on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be summoning for the new 5-star light type attacker Determined Delora in her guaranteed upon summoning banner. So hopefully we can manage to snag her early on and have some luck with her. As you can see, I only have 17,000 crystals for Determined Delora and of course for Brilliance Aria, so I'm hoping to summon both of them within the 17,000 crystals. Now before we do head into the summons tab, let's check out the archive here and review the skills fairly quickly for the new 5-star light type attacker, and of course we'll check out her drive skill as well. Now as you can see, we do have her up on the screen in the archive. Determined Delora, the 5-star light type attacker skill set here. Let's check out the tap skill Hunter's Sense. Deal 502 damage, 600 ignore defense damage on dark type. On world bosses, gain battle cry for 16 seconds. Attack plus 15%, stacks up to 3 times. So a very nice tap skill here. She does have ignore defense damage on it, and of course she does have the battle cry, which does stack up attack 3 times for a plus 15. For the slide skill here, we do have Secret Sniper. Deal 669, 145% damage to 3 random enemies, 400 ignore defense damage to dark type enemies, and inflict defense buff blast. Last applied defense buff is removed, then deal damage based on its effect by a factor of 300. So a very nice slide skill here as well, sort of similar to the tap skill based on how it does have ignore defense damage. And of course for the slide skill we do have 145% damage, and we do have the removal of a defense buff on the slide as well. As for the drive skill here, we do have Heartbreak. Deal 2,657 damage to all enemies. As for the leader buff, we do have here attack plus 18% for light type allies. On world bosses, attack plus 20% for all allies. So overall a very nice kit, and you'll definitely want to summon her up for the Mirkala event and future dark type world boss trials, as of course she is a boost child for this event, so you will want to get a ton of magic and mirror fragments out of her boost rates. Of course she does have a 60% boost at +0, so definitely toss her onto your roster, and overall she does have a very strong kit for a light type attacker. As for the drive skill here, everyone, let's check it out really quick and then we'll dive into the summons. Alright, so there was the drive skill for Determined Delora. Overall, a very nice one for her. Of course, it does shine her shotgun at the end, and it does showcase her a bit. So very nice for the units. Overall, an amazing unit, and I'll definitely try to snag a copy or a few of her. So without any further ado, let's dive into the summons tab and check out her guaranteed upon summoning. Alright everyone, here we are in the summons tab. Of course, we do have the guaranteed upon summoning for Determined Delora with 15 out of 15 available, and below we do have a guaranteed upon summoning for Brilliance Aria as well. Now I'm hoping to get lucky on the Laura summons and have some crystals left over for the Brilliance Aria, so hopefully we can manage to snag Laura in a few pools, and then we'll move on to Brilliance Aria in a second summoning video. So let's get started here with the first multi. Of course, hoping for her within the first 2 or 3, and if we don't get lucky, then maybe hoping for her by the 5th summon so we can obtain the spa costume. As for the second slot here in the first multi summon, we do have the Determined Delora, so I did get very lucky on this summon. We did manage to summon her on the second pool of her guaranteed upon summoning for the first multi. Of course, we do have the newest 5-star light type attacker Determined Delora, the current boost child for the Mirkala event. As for the bio here, we do have where is she hiding? She should be here. I really want to see her. So it looks like she's looking for Mirkala, but overall there is the new light type attacker. Got very lucky, did pull her in the second slot of the first multi-summon. So we do have some crystals left over for Brilliance Aria, and I'm honestly just thinking of starting her summons in today's video, and if we don't pull her, then maybe just roll it into a second part, as we did pull Laura fairly quickly. We did manage to get her in the second slot, so unbelievable luck here. If we can manage to snag a second copy, we do have here a 4-star guard and K, unfortunately not a Laura, but very lucky on the first multi-summon. So make sure to let me know in the comment section below, of course, how your summon luck has been for Determined Delora or Brilliance Aria. Next up here, we do have a 4-star Silence Chimera, and to end it off, we have the guaranteed 4 to 5-star units of the first multi-summon being the Fragments Europa. overall an amazing summon here. We did manage to summon up the Determined Allura in the first multi, and we'll honestly just move on to the Brilliance Aria summons since we did manage to pull her so quickly. Alright everyone, moving on to the Brilliance Aria summons. Hopefully we can have some luck with her as well. She is a very strong light type attacker for the World Boss Child side of the game. I'm very happy that she ended up being a boost child as well, since she is a very strong attacker, and of course being a boost child does bring alongside a guaranteed upon summoning for the boost unit. So for myself, I did not have her at a +6 status. She actually is currently at a +1 status, so I'm hoping to summon multiple copies of this unit as she is very strong. I do believe she's on sort of the level of Determined Allura, so I would definitely hope for some copies of her. As for the first multi-summon, we did get lucky yet again and managed to pull Brilliance Aria on the 7th slot here. So one copy of Brilliance Aria, the light type attacker. If we keep trying, there's no stage we cannot conquer. So a very nice unit, you know, top tier for the World Boss side of the game. Outside of it, not too much use, but she is very strong for her category. As for the next 4 to 5 star here, we do have a Hypnotic El Dorado, and let's see if we can manage to get lucky and pull an additional copy at the end here. No, but we do have a 4-star Dawn Persephone to end it off. Now overall, amazing summons today here. A very short video as I did not expect to pull them within the first multi-summon of each guaranteed upon summoning banner. But there they are. We did manage to summon Determined Allura in the 2nd slot of the first multi. And we do have Brilliance Aria here on the 7th slot of our first multi as well. So a uncapped for Brilliance Aria, and overall my base copy for Determined Allura. Alright everyone, here we are in the child inventory. I'm actually going to level up and try and awaken Allura in today's video, since we did end the summons fairly quickly, managed to get very lucky on them. So here we are leveling her up. Hopefully we can manage to get her to level 50 with all of the blobs. I did manage to save a ton of them since we did have all event dungeons open for a while during the set the Ragna break. So as you can see, I'm just dumping a ton of level up blobs into her, and hopefully we can manage to awaken her to S class as well. We do have 300,000 Onyx, so it should be enough just to awaken her and level up her skills for the World Boss Trial. Now hoping to toss her onto my team, and maybe she'll reduce the damage I am dealing right now, but overall, I do want the boost of Allura. She does have a 60% boost, and I do need those magic mirror fragments. And in a separate video, we'll test on my teams and check out the damage we do deal with Allura and without Allura on the team. So as you can see, she is almost at level 50. Did not have to use all of my blobs. I do have a ton here at the end as well for the 5-star versions. So let's use some light types here, as of course she's a light type character and will receive a bonus. One more level here and she will be max with the last blob here, so we'll awaken her as well. As you can see, level 50, and we do receive some crystals back for leveling up the unit. An amazing system Destiny Child does have, as of course you do receive crystals back for leveling up the new character. Now we do have here her awakening story, but we won't be going over it in today's video, so let's try and rush her to S class and check out the beautiful costume. As you can see, it featured on the right hand side of this video screen right now. She's very nice looking in the awakened costume. Personally, do like it a ton more than the before awakening costume. Some before awakening costumes actually do look better than the after awakening costumes in my opinion. But there she is at B class, almost there to the S class, and we're just rushing her to S class so we can toss her onto the team. The World Boss is actually in a fairly early state right now. I do believe we're on level 2 or so of the event, so can toss her onto the team and see what she does. And of course, like I said before, in a separate video, we'll test the team on the channel and check out the damage with her. Now there she is in her after awakening costume, S class of course. As you can see, the child has reached S class and obtained a new appearance. So there she is, all completed. We can toss a soul card and accessory onto her as well, and there's some gold and onyx for doing so. Alright everyone, so there is Determined Allura on the home screen, and of course her live 2D animation. A very nice looking unit, and overall an amazing unit in the skill department as well. But anyways everyone, make sure to let me know in the comment section below how your summons did go for Determined Allura and Brilliance Aria. Aria. Overall, my summons were very amazing. Did manage to one-tap each of the units on the guaranteed upon summonings, and I will just hoard these crystals for the upcoming Raffles narrative dungeon. Hopefully we can manage to summon her as well. But yeah, make sure to let me know alongside your pools how you are doing in the world boss events so far. But anyways, if you did enjoy today's Destiny Child video, make sure to leave a like on this one, and of course, if you haven't yet done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the Destiny Child content, and of course would like to stay tuned for more of the World Boss Season 18 events here on the channel. Now with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.